Bonjour, this is a lesson about the time in French. So, to say what time is it in French, you would say quelle heure est-il? Okay, and to answer this question, you would answer il est plus the time. So listen to me and listen to the pronunciation. Il est 1 heure. Il est 2 heures. And you can see here, I need to add a S at heure because you start to talk about more than one. So 1 heure, it's singular, no S. 2 heures, you need to put a S. Il est 3 heures. Il est 4 heures. Il est 5 heures. Il est 6 heures. Il est 7 heures. Il est 8 heures. Il est 9 heures. Il est 10 heures, il est 11 heures, il est midi, midi means noon, il est minuit, means midnight. Mi in French means middle, okay, and di is day. Midi, middle of the day, minuit, middle of the night, nuit is night. So, although o'clock may be left out in English, the expression heure is not, you have to say it, okay? So when you give the time in French, you have to say heure as well. So it's 10, you mean it's 10 o'clock. In French, you have to say il est 10 heures, okay? And to distinguish between AM and PM, we use the following expression in French. So du matin, in the morning, AM, de l'après-midi, in the afternoon, if it's before 7 p.m., and du soir, if it's after 7 p.m. And as we said in class, AM and PM come from Latin. It means ante meridiem and post meridiem. Okay, ante before meridiem midday and post meridiem after midday. So that's what you're using in English. You're using Latin. Okay, a little bit of pronunciation now, because the liaison is very important here. And if you want to sound French, you need to pay attention to those liaisons. So, listen carefully. 1 heure, 2 heures, and you got the sound. So when you have an X at the end of a word, you need to pronounce it z. 2 heures, 3 heures, same with the S. 4 heures, 5 heures, 6 heures, 7 heures, 8 heures, 9 heures. So 9 is the only one finishing with the F, and the liaison is pronounced V. 9 heures. 10 heures, 11 heures. So practice, try to practice at home. Okay. Now, if you want to know at what time is something, you would say à quelle heure. So don't forget this little word here. So when you want to ask at what time something is scheduled, you would have to say à quelle heure est. So for example, à quelle heure est le concert? Le concert est à 8 heures. And in your answer, you need to reuse this little word here, à. Okay? So how to say that you have an appointment or a date? You would say, j'ai un rendezvous à, and then give me the time. J'ai un rendezvous à 2 heures, for example. Now, how to indicate the minutes? You would say, il est 10 heures 10. So you don't say minutes. Heure is compulsory in French, minutes is not, okay? So 10 heures 10. Il est 6 heures 25. Il est 7 heures 35. Il est 2 heures 52. Now, how to indicate the half hour and the quarter hours? Quarter past et quart. Half past et demi. Quarter to moins le quart. And in French, we have to put the article here. Moins le quart. Okay? So, for example, here, quarter past 1, il est 1 heure et quart. Half past 2, il est 2 heures et demie. Quarter to 3, Il est 3 heures moins le quart, okay? So it's your equivalent of 2:45. So you need to round up the hour and then subtract your quarter, okay? Il est 3 heures moins minus a quarter. Okay, so try to practice at home and we'll do some more activities in class as well. Bonne journée, au revoir.